As a home chef, I absolutely love using potatoes in all of their glorious forms, but they're almost always the supporting actor, the second fiddle, or a vessel for different flavors. In this video, I'm going to teach you a technique to turn the humble potato into an absolute star. I'm talking about potatoes your dinner guests will not be able to stop eating. I'm talking about potatoes your friends and family will talk about for months. Make sure you're watching when they take that first bite so you can see the shock and delight on their face. That moment of joyful validation is what makes me feel most alive when cooking for friends and family, and these potatoes will undoubtedly deliver. At the end of this video, I'll tell you my favorite sauces to have on the dinner table when serving these potatoes. But before we do that, I want to tell you a little bit more about me, the types of videos I make, and the community I want to create on this channel. No matter where you are on your home chef journey, there's always something you can learn. New techniques, new ingredients, new cuisine types, new kitchen tools. And I believe transforming seasonal fresh ingredients into amazing meals for your friends and family can have a powerful impact on your life. I also believe this world has gotten too fast and we need to slow down. I believe embracing the slow foods movement is a step in the right direction. Take time to appreciate locally grown produce. Take time to prepare the ingredients with love. And most importantly, take time to break bread and enjoy your meals with your friends and family. Invite people into your house from all different backgrounds and cultures. Show them your warmth and love through your food, and you will see an amazing impact on your life. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. I want to tell you a short story about the potato if you can spare another 30 seconds. A nutritional powerhouse, the potato is now a global superfood used all across the world, with origins tracing back many thousands of years to the Andes Mountains in South America. Fast forward to the late 16th century, the bloody Spanish conquistadors import the potato to Europe, and it flourishes in Spanish and French cooking, and supports the population growth of Ireland for centuries. The potato then makes its way to North America, and at one point in the 19th century, the humble potato was a substitute for currency and worth its weight in gold during the Alaskan Gold Rush, likely due to its nutritional value, ability to prevent scurvy, being packed with vitamins and nutrients. This recipe is all about technique and only requires 2 ingredients plus seasonings. 2 to 3 pounds of Yukon Gold or russet potatoes are best here for their starch and moisture ratios. It's important to cut the potatoes into even-sized chunks or slices. While prepping the potatoes, start bringing a pot of salted water to a boil and preheat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit or 230 degrees Celsius. We are parboiling the potatoes here and want to remove them before they're fully fork tender, about 5 to 8 minutes depending on the chunk size. We only want the outside edges to be soft and the middle to still be firm. After you have drained the potatoes, add them back to the pot and drizzle them with 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Add your salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Now comes the most important part of this technique. You need to vigorously stir the potatoes with the oil and seasonings without mashing them. The goal here is to create an outer edge of softer mashed potato consistency while maintaining a firm center. If you have another minute, I'd like to tell you a quick personal story about this recipe. For years, I never took the extra time to parboil the potatoes. I always just air fried them or roasted them in the oven. And that still works fine, but to elevate the potatoes to legendary status, my brother taught me this technique. Growing up in our house, my mom and brother were vegetarian. My father and I were not. My brother learned how to make amazing vegetarian food through years of learning techniques from my mom. I was too much of a meathead in my younger years and didn't take the time to appreciate the vegetarian recipes as much. But in my older years, I've learned plant produce can be transformed into something magical on par with any meat dish. Sometimes you just have to open your mind, check yourself, eliminate any bias that brain has built up over the years to appreciate something new and special. Once they look like this, put the potatoes onto an oiled baking sheet and drizzle another tablespoon of oil on top. The baking time here is variable, but I've left a note in the comments to guide you. Ultimately, they're ready when they turn a crusty golden brown. Look at the crust on these potatoes. These potatoes will stand up on their own, but if you want to wow your guests even more, here are some of my favorite sauces to serve with these on the dinner table. I love a garlic aioli. I love herb-spiced olive oil here. Yum Yum sauce from Japan, or my personal favorite, a homemade ranch dressing.